Hello Warpath commanders, happy Eid Mubarak to everyone that is celebrating. This is Silver 1, this is Aegean 4, this is C4. Obviously, this is our map situation right now. Enemy are finally trying to break free and push forward, which has been a rarity in this conflict so far. So, we have fought and we have gained all this territory over the last 2 days. We are getting a pushback right now. We had up to this area, but the enemies are fighting back. This which is nice because the one-sided or lopsided C4 didn't get any fun. You have to have enemies that try to push back and fight back because that's how you score points and you get some fun activity out of it. Our allies are doing great as well. They have pushed back the enemy coalition back to their safe zones almost. TJR has been one of the stronger ones that had territory outside, but they got squeezed by our allies team and other. We are fighting on two fronts, one on the sea. We have been able to secure the ocean floor and the marine base. We have been able to we have secured the military lab. We have secured the blockhouse. We are getting a pushback right now. They are trying to build forward. They are building forward actually, and they have built some village in the north as well. We will let them push and we will try to push back later. Let's go and check out the legendary, my guys. 13 current spectators. All the fun is happening on this side of the map as I know it. 2790 and 300 guys have pushed from the south. They have also secured this whole region connecting to their settlement. So this is secured almost. Madaf, whose allies of S40 I believe, have been able to secure this front, but they have been nobody has been trying to stop Madaf actually. So the other alliances, SVG has built their CC in the ocean. They have connected all the territories. So they have secured this situation right now, this location, blockhouse I mean. And this is F2P settlement, and F2P have moved their CC here. So right now S40 are getting squeezed by 300 here and by 300 bases here as well. There are lots of them, 300 bases here. You can see the groups and everything. So there's 2790 and 300 are pushing from the south. You can see the strategy. They are trying to squeeze from the south, and from the north you can see S30 has been able to secure their village. The God has been trying to clean out the S30 villages. They have been trying to put pressure on the S30. S30 is one of the weakest alliances, you can see here. They are trying to take out S30, and the plan behind that is SVG are all here. SVG are all here. You can see. So the plan is SVG wants to land from here to from ocean to be able to build on the ground from this side, because S40 is not letting them pass through here because of this thing. So whenever they come and destroy a base here, first of all they have howitzers lined up right in the safe zone that SVG can't attack, and they end up killing a lot of the army group that tries to surround the base and everything. Secondly, when they do take out the bases, they just keep shifting the bases one by one forward. So it takes forever to completely take this village. So to counter that, they have found the weakling, which is S30, and they're trying to get on the land by taking out S30. S30 are fighting really hard because they're not strong enough to fight Goth. They're trying their best to retain this village because they know their coalition will be in big trouble if SVG are able to build the villages on the land. Then they will operate the army groups from here, and then they will crush through here, taking all these villages and squeeze F2P, and then eventually the whole pressure will be on S40 down here. So Goth and SVG will be able to put the pressure on the north from this direction. If SVG does get a ground on here, right behind Goth, and also from the south, 300 and 2070 will keep building pressure. So fighting two fronts against four alliances will be super hard, and SVG are ready, guys. SVG are mainly comprised of S21 players. If you don't know, S21 and S40 has had a very long rivalry. S21 was super dominant at one point of time. Then S40 became dominant and like won 5 to 6 or 7 C4s in the row. And when S40 seemed to be like become like unbeatable and everything, S21 has migrated out to server I believe 54 and joined SVG, and they are back with the bang. And now they have very strong allies as well compared to C4s like a year ago. There used to be like one or two tough alliances, and the rest were just fill ups, right? But Goth is very strong, F2B is very strong, 300 is very strong, even 27 and T has gained a lot of strength in the past couple of C4s. They have got some new players and everything. So it is fantastic that the C4s of Legendary are really getting tough and alive. So I think the era of S40 winning straight away, taking all the buildings, taking all the points on the maps is over. S40 is still a very tough alliance. They're one of the strongest alliance in the game. Don't get me wrong, but I think the C4s of the Legendary Division will be much more balanced in the coming cycles and everything, because SVG are quite a strong alliance. Goth is quite a strong alliance. F2B is quite a strong alliance. 300 and 2070 of course. And whether however you shift the allies around, it won't be totally one-sided match. So regardless of who chooses to be side of whom, it will still be fun for both sides. It won't be easy win for either side. So it's going to be a tough match. So this is one of the toughest matches. You can see 2070 are building pressure. Napo, one of the strong guys. They are trying to take out the S40 village. They have activated the slow burn because they know they can't hold the villages. S40 has been jumping in and out of the villages trying to heal them, but they're no match to 327 firepower right at the south. Medaf is nowhere to be seen. I think the strategy behind letting Medaf run around is at least they will be able to secure some territory. But I think they should also come on this side now. It's time for them to join, because 3 versus 4 they won't hold. S30 is not strong enough to hold against Goth by themselves. So F2P, S30, S40 and Medaf all have to be here once they've all. But it's important for Medaf to have some territory. So even if they pull their CC out, they will have some key locations. Or maybe they can take this blockhouse later, or maybe all S40 and others can jump here in case something goes wrong here. So the strategy behind that is, I think, wise, I would say, but nobody knows if it will play out or not. They are concentrating here. They are burning F2P villages. I don't know, are they even allies? Let me go and check again. Yeah, they are allies of F2P. So they have like taken out the treaty or something to burn the villages. Basically F2B maybe realizes they can't hold this territory, so they have to focus on other side. So that's why Medaf is taking their lighthouse, maybe, probably, most likely. And then they will later come here, maybe. If they can see that they can secure this area, they will come here. And if they felt like they have to move out of this area, then they will try to go here, I believe. Goths are putting pressure on every direction. Do they have slow burn activated as well? I think they have, yep. Slow burn is active. Because if these villages fall, guys, it's over. I'm telling you, it's over. Once SVG gets on the land here and they're able to build these villages, it's gonna be super hard for S40 and F2P to stand up to Goth and SVG both. They are no joke. And 300, one of the toughest alliances, are coming from the south alongside 27 and T. So it's gonna be a very hard squeeze for the S40. This is going to be, even the last C4 S40 struggled, keep that in mind. But this will probably be the toughest C4 S40 has ever had in the last 1 year, I believe. And I think my prediction is they will lose this C4. S40 can't win this. Do let me know in the comments what do you think of the strategy. What should either side do to win this? And do you agree that the SVG 300, 2790 and they have been like they have planned this out and they have the firepower to back it up and they've limited S40, F2P and allies S30 into this whole region. If you've seen my first video, I believe, maybe, I don't know if I uploaded that one. Sometimes I record the videos and don't upload them. But I predicted in one of my first videos, commenting on the C4 of this legendary one, that eventually F2P and allies of S40 will come to this land base, and it did happen. I expected Medaf to come as well. Medaf hasn't come off, obviously, but I thought they will be able to completely secure this whole area. But Goth were able to get their CC in, and that was amazing by Goth. And then SVG built their CC here, and they took some villages, and then they took their CC back in the ocean. So 2790, obviously they have a settlement here. 300 have come all the way from there. So it has been one of the, like, not just superior firepower, but the strategy to back that firepower has been the key, right? F2P tried to fight SVG here. It was a tough battle. I couldn't record it all, but SVG won that, and F2P realized they can't fight them there, so they built here, trying to keep this blockhouse secured. But S40 are struggling, I would just say. They are right now, because they haven't even been able to take this lighthouse, which was taken by SVG. So I think S40 are bound to lose this C4. What do you think? Do let me in the comments. Who do you think will win?